On Twitch, here we are. We are live on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on another afternoon podcast. Yeah. If you have any comments or questions or want something, well, if there's some topic that you're like, we really need you to talk about, let us know on the chat, and we will try to talk about it. Brett will talk about anything he said, so feel free. If it's Cracker Barrel, if it's Wendy's, favorite breakfast, he'll dive
Cracker Barrel's already reversed their
design
logo change.
Oh yeah,
really?
Yeah. What was the? I didn't follow that story. What was the whole change?
Well, they. I hate. For the record, I hate Cracker Barrel.
I'm a fan.
Their food is trash.
I like Cracker Barrel.
I think a lot of people feel the same way. Like they change their food. Like they don't make any. It's like Applebee's. It's all just prepackaged and they just heat it up.
Sure.
But they like changed the decor, I guess, on the inside. Like they made it look like you were in like an old farmhouse.
Okay.
Now it's like you're at like a Bennigan's.
Right.
And then they changed the logo from like that old dude sitting there like sipping something or whatever near a barrel to just like a big C and D.
Huh. Why? What was the point of taking it off?
Yeah. A lot of graphic design lately, at least empirically for me, is leaning more minimalist.
Okay.
Which I do not like.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Especially like sports logos. I don't like that crap.
Yeah. I love Cracker Barrel though. I had one.
You?
Yeah, because they give you so much food and you just like,
yeah, but it's just
you don't need to
it's
eat
like
for
you're at
a year.
I bet you love
school
that.
cafeteria food.
Oh, I'm a fan. All right, should we speaking of being a fan, should we be a fan of doing this show?
We should.
Let's
we should.
do it.
We should do that.
Want to count us in, Mr. Brett Saxion?
Sure.
All right, go for it.
Any day now.
Any day.
All right, ready?
Anytime. Anytime.
I'm timing it up with the fade.
Oh, nice. Here we are. Are we fading in?
200,000 milliseconds. 1,999 milliseconds. 1,999.
Yeah, as if they counted that slowly.
In 3, 2.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast. Welcome back to the podcast that critics are calling the only good thing about the podcast is that there are no ads. Huh. All right. That means that we can't get ads also.
Right.
But that means, I guess, that they actually download.
Hold on a minute, Matt. We have a new sponsor.
Oh,
no, we don't.
Yeah, that would be great. If we revealed this is the first time we had a sponsor.
We got Denny Hecker just got out of prison. He's starting back up again.
We Cracker Barrel is sponsoring.
With Denny Hecker's second chance vehicles.
Slightly used.
Well, was Danny Hecker the one that said why buy used when slightly, or why buy new?
No, that was
used?
like second wind.
Okay.
Like,
sports. Second played against sports or something.
No, played against sports. It was second wind, like gym equipment or whatever.
And that was the phrase. Why buy new when slightly used can do? That's good. Do you remember any other like that jingle? I remember, and also
Brett actually has the bobblehead of the like Empire.
Oh yeah, what was the Empire?
Something 200-300 Empire.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Today.
Yeah, I liked Saks from Saks Foods, or what was it?
I thought you said we didn't have sponsors.
Yeah. Saks hasn't been around for years.
Saks and Motors.
Or no, what was it? Saks turned into Coburn's, and Coburn's.
Oh yeah, Saks.
Did it? How was it
grocery
spelled?
store?
What, Saks? S-A-X.
Was it?
Yeah.
Even the one in Elk River was Saks?
Yeah.
Wow, I don't remember that.
But then Coburn's.
Well, you got to go way back.
That jingle was the best. Coburn's, make it Coburn's today. Low prices and freshness, that's our way.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Hey. Well, yeah, and then you got something a lot more going for you at Hank. Hardware Hank. They would play that on every Twins radio broadcast.
All right, that was entertainment news. No, let's really quickly entertainment news.
That was entertaining news. Yeah. It wasn't entertainment.
Want to talk about? We're going to talk about Conjuring: Last Rites. Now, that came out over the weekend.
Going right into movies already?
No, this is entertainment news, and I will talk about. This is a tease. I will give you my review on Conjuring: Last Rites later on.
Rites.
Exactly. Later on in the program, but this one is talking about how, since it was so successful, we can talk about that.
How successful was it?
It had a record-breaking 194 million weekend.
Wow.
Which is good. And it says it's the biggest global opening weekend for a horror movie ever.
Was it R or did they?
It is R. Yeah.
Okay.
And so they've already, this is supposed to be the final movie, right? Of course. But
last.
If it's successful, that they're going to, do a ton more. And
but how much? Well, Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson want to keep making these.
Yes. Well, and they probably don't even need to go that route because they could potentially do, in the movie, a little teaser, they have younger versions of themselves. They could always do that and go that
Played
way.
by other actors?
Other actors, yeah. But they already announced because of the success of this, they actually moved forward the HBO show based on Conjuring and more adventures of the Warrens. And so the Warrens, the kind of first ghost hunters, allegedly, it would be a show about them and their cases. And they've already hired writers and a showrunner as well. So they hired a showrunner, Nancy Wan, and 2 writers, Peter Cameron and Cameron Squires. So apparently they have to have the name Cameron in their names, otherwise they won't get hired. But all 3 seasoned TV writers had a good joke, right? They've spent time on Jessica Jones, Supernatural, Little Fires Everywhere, and including some MCU Agatha All Along and WandaVision. So there you go. So it looks like they are moving forward with that, even though James Wan has apparently in the middle of trying to negotiate whether or not he's going to keep his name attached from here on out.
He didn't direct this late one.
No, he's an executive producer, but apparently he was pretty hands-on, allegedly, because I listened to a interview with the director and said that he was still hands-on with it.
Allegedly.
Also, comic book news. My comic book pick of the week is one that I talked about, but this is issue number 3 and is still consistently good throughout. It's called Sisterhood. And it's about 2 friends, and they go and they get hazed in a sorority, and one of the friends is killed. And then that girl comes back, the friend comes back and tells the other friend, and they enact revenge with the help of this spirit who was murdered by sorority. Great, consistently still great. And what I love about it is that this is like one of those, I could see it as like a trashy horror movie, and it's just really, it doesn't pull its punches, and I love it. So definitely check that out. It's only on issue number 3. I think it's going to be 4 or 5 issues. Sisterhood, which is a spinoff of their Hyde Street series.
Yeah, do they die in by mud wrestling? Is that what you're thinking of?
Is that what
when you
would,
said trashy?
Would you hope
they're
that it
mud
was
wrestling?
Mud wrestling?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Is that why Stripes is one of your favorite movies?
Yes.
You never watched Stripes. Yeah. He's more thinking old school, and that was not mud. That was like KY.
KY, little baby oil.
Yep. There you go. Brett's favorite. From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to advice. This is everyone's favorite segment of the week. Brett, give me 2 reasons why you love advice.
Oh, man. Advice is just so great because you can just fold it up, put it in your pocket, keep things in there that you like. Take it out when you need to.
And it has the word vice in it.
And has the word vice in it.
Which Brett is a fan of vices.
Yep. Miami Vice.
And ads.
Ads. Yeah, those are my 2 reasons.
Well, there you go. Those are great, Brett. Thank you for that. Reach out at notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. That's notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com if you have any advice, questions, or comments. And Brett, jump in if there's anybody in the Twitch stream that is giving us comments. How many comments do we have so far?
Comments. We have someone by... It says, welcome to the podcast in the afternoon. That's by us.
Okay,
that's
cool.
by Not Good
All right,
Podcast.
so we've got 1 comment, 1 of 1, and that's us.
Broadcaster, yes.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. First advice question is, should she tell a friend about the friend's husband's creepy email to her? Wah, wah, wah. Friend's husband messaged the letter writer saying he's not with his wife. Should she tell her friend that she married a creep and could be possibly trying to step out?
Ooh.
What do you think?
I need way more context. She's not with the wife,
currently?
Well, that's what he's saying.
They broke up.
So he's telling that to this friend of his wife. But she thinks that she's very much still married to this husband.
Huh.
That's where the plot thickens.
Yeah.
But how do we know for sure that they're not together? Maybe hear them out. No, maybe don't hear them out. But I think you should definitely...
In an email?
Yeah. I think you should definitely check.
Is this you asking for advice?
No, this is not me. Yeah, I'm the wife.
You're the wife. You're the wife's friends.
Yeah. I think you absolutely check with the wife. Yeah, it might be a little whistleblowy, but that guy kind of deserves to be.
You show him the text and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys still
forward the
together?
email to the friend.
yeah.
I think
or is
so.
it an email?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
you said email. You said email.
Did you say
right?
email or text? We gotta get to the bottom
Friend's
of that
husband
first.
messaged the letter writer.
Oh, just message.
Ooh, messaged.
Creepy email. Creepy
Yeah,
email.
Creepy
I
email.
thought I said email.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
That changes everything.
Does it? How's that?
Yeah, then you can go with that. I was hacked.
That changes everything for the cover up. Yeah.
But yeah, there is a couple potentials there where it could be, yes, you could fully expose him, which I don't think would be necessarily a bad thing if
Because he fully exposed himself.
Exactly. Yeah, I think there is a picture of a money shot in there, allegedly.
Is there
Yeah.
the little brown?
He
penny?
put a bunch of money on the table
brown
and take a
nickel?
picture of it.
Yeah, that's his money shot. But then the other version could so dumb. The other version could actually be that they are separated, and then does that change things? He's less of a creep if they are. Actually
Well, maybe wait till it's finalized
Yeah, I think
before
so
you
too, yeah.
move in on her friend.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, next one. Dad scolds the child of his third marriage for leaving her husband. The letter, this person is seething. The person that wrote this is seething because her thrice divorced father insists that she hasn't tried hard enough to salvage her marriage. Does he have any legs to
No,
stand
he's a
on?
hypocrite.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Doesn't he have the most experience in this situation? He's got 3 marriages under his belt.
Well, no. Well, if he's saying you got to make it work when he didn't try to make it work 3 times.
Well,
Or maybe he did try to make it work.
Yeah, because
Very
he's
hard.
just saying give it more time. He's not saying make it work. Give it more time.
how is that any? That's the same thing, basically.
Well, but
like, don't immediately call it off.
Yes, yeah. But we're not necessarily. We don't know that he immediately called off all these marriages. And like to Brett's
Well,
point,
yeah.
maybe-
Again, there's not enough context.
yeah. I think we have enough to judge all these people harshly. Brett, final word. What do you think?
Especially the guy who was divorced 3 times. We could
Yeah.
judge him.
Yes.
That's fair enough.
There you go. All right, so that's Brett's hard stance.
Yep.
People of divorce
Judge 'em.
deserve to be judged. Horrible. And the rest of the people at the show do not condone Brett's point of view. From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's go into checking in and local news. Brett, Clark, do you guys have anything new this week that you want to chit and or chat about? For me, I went up to Chisholm, Minnesota, to a friend's cabin, which is cool. Never been to Chisholm. Have you guys been to Chisholm?
No.
Great.
How do you spell that?
No.
Great name, Chisholm.
CHISOLM.
Oh, Chisholm.
Yeah,
Chisholm.
Oh, there was an
Not
H in it,
Chisholm.
yeah.
but it's a
Chisholm?
It's a soft L. It's a
Yeah,
silent L.
Chisholm.
Yeah,
Huh.
Chisholm. Yeah,
Like so Chisholm?
yeah,
Chisholm?
yeah,
Yeah.
Like salmon.
Salmon.
yeah. But yes, very cool. It was a lot of fun out there. Did some bonfire action. Played Yahtzee with these giant Yahtzee dice. These giant dice. So that was kind of cool. So you throw them up in the air in a big bucket.
How big were they?
Each dice was about the size of 2 of you.
Two
No,
of
they were
you.
about this big. Not,
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So I'm holding. How big?
You'd have to be at
the size of my head. It'd be about the size of my head. Yeah.
3 of Matt's heads.
That's
So they were huge.
gigantic. Because I've got such big brains.
Did you get a Yahtzee?
No, I did not. Paige, my wife, she got a Yahtzee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What did you have to do then for her after that Yahtzee?
I had to pay her money.
The Yahtzee tax.
The Yahtzee tax. Yeah.
Send her a money shot of all the money you
Just
brought on the
pictures
trip.
of change, yeah. But yeah, so that was very cool. Anything new with you guys?
Nothing at all.
No. Same boring me.
Yeah. Well, that's not a bad.
I got my $50 winnings check from the state fair.
nice.
Oh, they sent you a
Very
check?
Cool.
Yeah, but they didn't send me my scorecard, so that must be coming separately.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, they probably can't keep that stuff together just in
Yeah,
case
it's a
someone
different,
takes it. Yeah.
completely different thing.
Well, that's great. That's awesome. Congratulations again for those that.
Yeah, do I
haven't heard-
cash it or I just frame it or?
Oh, you got to cash it.
All right,
Can't you just take a picture and then frame that picture?
that's boring.
You could do a digital cash. Can you do that? Do you know how to
Yes,
do
you
that?
could totally.
I don't have
Keep
digital
the-
banking. No.
That's right.
Oh, what?
Oh, maybe I should sign up for it, and then I got to keep it.
There
Yeah,
you go.
totally do it. Yeah, that's worth it. That's how I do all my banking. Is digital. You can deposit just.
Yep.
Just take
I write checks and sign them.
Don't really write like cash a lot of checks.
Yeah.
Paid digitally.
Well, we pay you here at Not Good in check.
Yeah, and pennies.
Money shots. All right. And also, so for checking in, I want to bring this up, this thing that happened at the state fair that I forgot to mention a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
So because the three of us ran a 5K, the milk run, we got free malts, right? It was malt.
Yeah.
Malt coupons,
Yeah.
which is a really good deal because it's like $9 malt.
Did
So
you
it's
get the malt of the fair?
Yeah, the biscotti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Which
so
is like
good.
It was
12.
good.
That was like
And I hate-
top 3 food I had
hate
there.
biscotti.
Really?
Well, because it's airplane food. And then all of a sudden...
I've made speculoos cookies before, and you ate them.
But I think not were they specifically biscotti?
Yeah, because biscotti
Yeah,
is
not
something
biscotti,
different.
yeah.
That's an Italian.
Yeah,
like
I misspoke. Biscoff.
Biscoff, yeah, is
the airplane.
speculoos cookies, which
Okay.
is like a spiced, crunchy cookie.
Sure, but you didn't do Biscoff specifically. You did like a
Well, I made my own,
you
which
your own. Yeah, that's better. Biscoff is just the airplane.
is a brand.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I made homemade Oreos.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's way better than the real Oreos. But Biscoff is
It
that's
had
one of the
also
malts.
had like cheesecake bites in it.
And that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did enjoy it, but I'm not usually a Biscoff fan. But I think the malt had enough ice cream around it that was good.
Yeah.
Helped me,
It was huge. It was like
huge, yeah.
16 ounces.
And
or
those were
something
like
that.
$12.50, weren't they?
No, it was $9.
Yeah,
They were
it was
all $9.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it's such a good deal, that coupon. So here's the thing. The last 2 years, because we've gotten those coupons, or maybe it's 3 years, Paige and I have given away one of those coupons. We've just shared one of the malts.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's been part of those fun things. Kind of like Brett, you and I, we give away our slide coupons for the big giant slide at the fair.
Yep.
And it's kind of fun to see people react to getting a free ticket. And this a free malt. And so we have fun kind of picking the person that we do. A lot of times we like to pick a person that's by themselves and maybe they just like need a little pick me up. Not even that they need it, but you just give it to them,
Yeah.
And so we're searching and we find this guy. Just looks like the sweetest old man.
Yeah.
Like, this is our guy.
In a wheelchair. He ran a 5K. He takes it up to the...
Well, this has nothing to do with the 5K, right? Because this is at the actual
Yeah,
state
but
fair.
the coupon says you ran a 5K. Here
It
you go.
doesn't say anything on it. Does it?
doesn't
maybe
say
it
that.
maybe it might have said
I don't think
milk
it does.
run
I
on
don't
it.
think it does. But so we walk up to this guy and
No legs and no arms.
and I go to give it to him, and he ends up not. So as I give it to him, I'm one of these people.
Did you preface it or did you just hand it to him? Or you're like, hey, I have a coupon
I
for a
always
free
feel-
malt.
I preface it
Because if you just hand someone paper, they
be
might
scared.
think it's just junk or
Totally.
something.
No, I agree. Yeah, we definitely give him like a little spiel. But as I'm doing this and I'm going to hand it to him, and I start with, "Hey, I have this free coupon from the milk run and all that." I notice that I have this hypervigilance too that you always hear some people have, where you can hear, you guys probably have it too, where you can hear conversations around you too, right? And I notice that there's 3 ladies behind me, and one of them goes, "Why is he not giving that to us?"
Wow.
It was interesting, and I just kind of clocked
Why?
Why would you have to? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm giving.
Were they attractive?
Were they old?
No,
they were
older,
older
yeah.
ladies,
Oh.
you said?
Now, why does that matter? I didn't say that. I
Well,
didn't
Clark
say
was
that.
asking if they're... I mean, they could be old and attractive.
But you just specifically said, "Are they older?" Brett? Why was your question? Are they older?
Just curious. Just wanted to get a better picture of the situation.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Does
Yeah.
that change?
Painting it doesn't change
They were
anything.
very presumptuous. They would have thought they deserved it more than
Maybe,
this
yeah.
guy by himself.
It seemed like it, and so but he ends up. He goes, "You know what? I'm good," because there was some reason why he didn't need that, or he was just
was
like
rich?
looking.
Dairy intolerant.
And so yeah, it was something like that. And I was like, "Okay, cool."
No,
it wasn't
hold
dairy
on. You
intolerant.
wouldn't be in that line if
No,
you had
not
a
dairy
lactose
intolerant.
issue. It's the dairy barn.
Brett's just messing with you. So yeah. So anyway, so he turns it down, and then one of the 3 ladies comes up to me and goes, "Can I have that?" Now I had just heard it, and it happened so fast. I go, "Sure."
You go, have what?
yeah. What are you talking about? No, I give her the coupon, but I immediately regret it. And
Yeah.
I say this to Paige. I was like, I don't know if that's
Yeah,
right.
and then after you give it to her, you immediately hear a guy tell his kid, "I'm sorry, I can't. I'm
Afford
out
it.
of money. I can't
afford
buy
this."
you a malt.
But so
If only you had a coupon."
But so I immediately regret it. And then I see that woman go to her other friends, and now the other friends have already paid for their malts. And she goes, oh, I have this coupon. And the friends go, oh, we already paid. And she goes, oh, okay. Puts it in her pocket. Now, to me, I'm like, the point of that gift is to give it to somebody that like it's a surprise. That's the fun. Not to just sit on it and maybe not use it.
Yeah.
So I went back up to her. I want to know.
Did you really?
Because I was like, this just seems wrong. So I went back up to her and I go, if you're not going to use it, could I just have that back? And she gives it back. While the other friends, I mean, steel eye me, where they're like, and I'm like, well, if you're not using it, what's the point? Like, I would like that back.
Yeah.
I didn't say that part, but she gives it back. As the other friends, I could just tell her, are just like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
But to me, am I in the wrong? That's my question.
Of course
am I
not.
in the wrong? Okay, cool. Sweet.
How
devil's-
is he in the wrong at all?
Devil's advocate.
It's not in the. This is a very Seinfeld type
It
of
is.
situation.
Well, yeah, this
thing
is your
where
Larry
it's
David, basically.
I don't think it's wrong. It was. Yeah, I don't think it's wrong because who comes up and be like, "Oh, can I have that?"
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
and then not use it.
and then not use it.
Just pocket it.
She
Put it
should
in
have
her
just
pocket.
came and she had the audacity to come up and ask that, or not the audacity, but like the confidence to come up and ask it.
Yeah.
Then just like come back and give it back and be like, "Oh, I didn't need this after all."
Yeah.
Or give it to someone else.
Right.
Or like,
Exactly, yeah.
So I'm with you.
Now that is a kind gesture, and I can see, like, because it's paper, someone maybe is more hesitant to take it. But when we went to the Green Mill booth, and I stood in line and I waited to get the pizza balls, like 10 minutes after we ate ours, some woman comes up and like taps me on the shoulder and says, you get 3 of them. She's like, I can only eat 1. You want the other 2? And I turned her down because we had already eaten some.
Right.
Yeah.
And I said, go give it away to someone in line. And I watched her, and like 3 people turned her down.
Aw.
Yeah. I don't, people maybe are, because that's food. So
It's
she
food,
could have
yeah.
fucked with it.
Yes, exactly.
But I
think
mean,
that's
she was
wrong.
an old lady.
Right.
Well, like a boomer.
Yeah.
And it's not like she looked like she would have messed with it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that is. Yeah. You would think that, but then again, you hear stories about the people you wouldn't suspect are kind of, could be evil people too. So you never know. But I just realized too, actually, the first person that we were giving it to wasn't the old man. It was this couple, and they turned it down for whatever reason.
Because
And
they
then-
didn't, they
yeah,
probably have money.
Yeah.
And like they didn't need the free thing.
and they didn't need it. And then we gave it to the sweet old man. We found him later, and that was the like icing on the top of the malt.
Oh, you found a sweet old man.
We found a sweet old man. He was like, thank you so much. And it was just, you could tell it brightened his day.
Yeah.
He was by himself. And there you go. He had that.
This
and then,
was-
And then we
oh.
saw him choke on it in the parking lot.
Right. Then you saw him pocket it and like,
Then he went into a diabetic coma.
yeah, sells it to a kid.
I got a coupon. I'll give you it for $7.
$7. This was the first year that I've talked, Clark and I talked, and Jacob talked to a bunch of people about sharing food and how much that's a big thing at the fair. And
Well,
then
that's what I prefer to do,
Yeah,
so-
and I know we've done that all the times that we've went, which I prefer to do too. But then like random people coming up and being like,
Yeah, but then you guys
Hey,
pulled the fast one on me because then you're like, oh, we're both coming back here in a couple days, so let's
Yeah.
get what you want. And I was buying a lot of the stuff.
no, well, okay, okay, well, let me,
No, I'm pointing it out as all.
okay,
Wow.
okay, well,
Crunchy
I'll
situation.
give
I'm
you a
saying
free malt
I
if you
probably
want one.
we ended up eating, like, ended up eating less variety of stuff because then I was eating way too much of the things I wanted.
Yes.
Because Brett and Jake were like, well, we're coming back in 2 days.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Jacob ever went back.
Did you ever
But-
go back?
I did.
He did,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Because he was going to
So-
go get that Biscoff malt,
Oh.
and they were out.
They were out.
According to Brett.
Yeah.
Wow.
Went on Sunday and they were out.
Did you just buy a plane trip to Oregon and just have some Biscoff cookies there? Is
that where they're
That's
made?
the exact
No,
same,
it's like
Oh, 'cause
Danish.
you get them on
or-
the,
You just
get
get
them on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you not hear the first?
Yeah,
did you not hear the
he
first
flies
segment?
Delta. You get one every time you fly Delta.
I do, yeah.
Brett
I
Fells.
pocket them and I put them. What?
Brett fell asleep during the first part of that.
Yeah, that was pretty boring.
From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do random news. This is random news of the week. Let's start with, we love talking about Guinness World Records here on the program, so we've got 2 new ones.
Ooh,
for
splitting the G's.
Yes, this is a serial Guinness World Record breaker who we all know and love, Mr. David Rush. He's back, baby. It's been a while, and welcome back. It's
Was he still champ? Or?
He's still a champ, yep.
Okay.
And he took some time during an ocean cruise to spit a table tennis ball at a wall and break one of his previous records. I find that that's what he does now.
Is it had to have been done on a cruise ship?
That is not. No, it doesn't have to be. That's just where he chose to do it.
Was this the poop cruise? So he was locked in his room and
On a
nothing better to
unicycle?
do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So David Rush, who holds the most concurrent Guinness World Records at more than 181, said he was somewhere in the North Atlantic Ocean aboard the Disney Wonder Cruise when he broke the record for the most table tennis balls bounced against a wall with a mouth in 30 seconds for the 3rd time.
How far away was he, though? Because if you got really up close,
then it doesn't really matter as much, right?
it was too easy then.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, you
that
just
is
touch it.
Very controversial.
this far away from the wall.
That'd be easy. That'd be hard.
What?
They're coming so much faster.
It's just a single ball, though, that you're spitting out and hitting a wall and recatching it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what he did.
Yeah, just
Let's
spit.
get David and
Just
ask
spit.
him.
You're just spitting and then sucking, spitting and sucking. Just
Yeah.
to get it, yeah. Whatever it is, we will break that record live on the podcast.
Yeah, we
right
do
now.
that every week.
Has to be on a cruise ship, though.
Yeah. Brett, take it
A
away.
lot of spitting and sucking.
Yeah. Rush originally set the record at 43 bounces and bested his own title in 2024 with 47 bounces at Guinness World Records headquarters in London. He managed to break the record for a 3rd time with 51 bounces on day 5 of his cruise. His wife left him on day 2. To the casual eye, it might look goofy, he said, but trust me, this record is deceptively difficult.
It might look goofy on a Disney cruise.
Heyo. The spit, he's talking about the spit. The spit has to be perfectly aimed. Too much pressure and the ball rockets back higher than expected. Too little and it drops low and slows you down. Every bounce is a split-second calculation, pressure, angle, and timing. He said, I am technically as smart as an engineer. He didn't say that, and no one's thought that. From there, we go to a Saudi Arabian motorcyclist performed a nearly 1,000-foot wheelie while holding a handlebar in his mouth to break a Guinness World Record. When asked for comment, he said, can't feel my mouth. No. What happened was Ahmed Othman clamped his jaws around a handlebar of his motorcycle to keep the vehicle steady during his wheelie in and on July 15th. He managed to ride in this position for 984 feet and 3 inches, officially breaking the Guinness World Record for the greatest distance motorcycle wheelie held by mouth. Yeah, he feels like this record is worth it and worth not being able to eat solid foods for the rest of his life. Well done. Othman held his arms out at his sides to balance himself while attempting the wheelie, and that wheelie lasted for just under a minute.
Oh.
So there you go. That's your Guinness World Record news for the week. Every once in a while, ladies and gentlemen, we like to try products that we can comment and tell you if we like it, if you should try it, or if you should stay far, far away. This is the taste test, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it. Clark, Brett, what do you have for us this week?
All right.
You got something, Brett?
What do we got, Clark?
All right, Clark is...
Well, I wanted to get something else.
Mm-hmm.
It's a collab,
Okay.
and there's 2 products that go together, but I've only able to get one of those products. I hope you don't have it tucked away. You don't?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't have a taste test. Now, collab is short for collaboration.
Yes.
Yeah, when you say clap.
Does it mean anything else?
No.
Well, collaborate. I mean, that's all the same word.
Right.
No.
true.
I went to Holiday, and they finally had it. The Arizona Watermelon Dragon Fruit Splash.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy cow.
That looks great.
Yeah.
Now, Brett has to chug the whole thing, is what you're saying?
Oh.
These are not $1 anymore,
Where'd you find
by
it?
the way.
Did they have to go up? Or maybe the store's just selling them
No,
for
they
more
just
than
do it.
$1.
They're scumbags. You got to get 2 of them, and then it's like $1.25.
How much is it by itself? $4?
No, like $1.50.
Okay.
So Circle
No
K's
point
jacking
ever
it
buy.
up?
Yeah,
Is that
well,
where you got it from?
Holiday, which is
Oh.
like part of Circle K.
Okay.
What movie is the line, something's afoot at the Circle K?
No idea.
Brett.
Oh.
Clerks?
I'll give you $80 right now if you can tell me.
That would be...
That's a weirdly specific amount of money. Is that
Yeah.
the cash you have?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want a money shot of that first. I have no idea. No idea.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Oh.
All right. This smells great already. I'm a fan.
this.
I'm a fan of the smell. This reminds me of Kool-Aid.
Look at that color.
Kool-Aid was the best. Those hot summer days, you go ride around on your bike.
Yeah, but those little like squeeze bottle things are gone in like 2 sips.
Well, those are. But I mean, you get
Making
a pitcher.
your
all big
own,
pitcher.
You pour 8 pounds of sugar.
Yeah, you had a
in
whole
it.
bag of
Yeah.
4-pound bag of sugar.
So good. As a kid, I remember just eating spoonfuls of sugar.
Ugh.
Yeah. So weird. Should
I've maybe done that a couple times, but not.
Yeah, I maybe
On the
like
reg.
when I was eating a grapefruit and I would sprinkle sugar on
yeah.
top. I would maybe then like the spoon that still had sugar stuck to it.
I would take a candy bar and eat the top part off, and then I would pour more sugar.
Oh,
No, you wouldn't. I'd put 2 more candy bars on top.
Your teeth fall out now. Your dentures fall out.
All right, so none of us have tried this yet, so let's
Nope.
put this up.
Full glass here
We've
still?
all waited. All right, let's try it. All right, here we go.
Watermelon dragon fruit splash.
Everyone's first taste. Here we go.
I can't do it now. Because Brett was drinking it while you were talking about that.
Well, he did the jolt.
Ooh, this is great.
This is good.
I'm a fan of this. I could
Yeah.
drink this all day, every day.
Oh, yeah, that goes down easy. Corn syrup for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Arizona tea, watermelon dragon fruit. Good or not good? I'm going good.
I'm going good too. Only 23 grams of sugar
In that whole can?
per 8 ounces.
Per chug. Yeah.
I guess that's why we're splitting it up.
Where did you buy this?
I'll give it a good holiday.
Holiday. I might have
I
to
bought
buy
2
one
of
these.
them.
Ray, you want to fill me up?
Sure.
You know me. You keep the glass as far away as possible.
Thank you, Brett.
Barkeep, another round? I'm
so,
not going to hand you my glass.
so did we all agree this is all good?
Yep.
There you go. Check that out today. From there, ladies and gentlemen, let's do TV. This is TV Reviews of the Week. Thank you, sir. All right, so TV. Brett, Clark, what have you guys watched this week that you're into?
Oh boy.
Take it away.
I watched the season. What's the opposite of finale? Premiere.
Yeah.
Premiere of a new show called. What the fuck's it called? What's it called?
All right. Matt,
It's
did you
on-
watch the most recent Peacemaker?
I did, yes.
Okay.
What do you think of that alternate universe? It's so obviously going to be like something bad is there.
Yeah, something bad's going to happen.
Well, I mean, just that universe is bad.
Yeah.
It looks good, but it actually
Right.
is bad.
Oh, of course.
Obviously, like when I Googled about it and found some theories, they think it's like a white supremacist one because his dad was like
Right, totally.
a KKK member or whatever.
Absolutely, yeah. Maybe that's the big twist coming up.
Yeah.
That could be.
Like, and then they made, what's his name? They brought that dude back from Suicide Squad.
Yes.
That
yeah.
They killed off.
Yeah, Rick Flag Sr.
Yeah, well, no, Rick Flag Jr.
Or Rick Flag Jr. Sorry.
Yeah, they brought him
Rick
back,
Flag
and he's
Jr.,
like
yeah.
an emasculated, nerdy guy, even though
Yes.
he's like still 6'4" and like ripped.
Yeah, that guy is awesome. What's his Kinnaman, right? Joel Kinnaman. Yes.
Yeah.
He's great from The Missing, I think, or The Killing.
Well, the thing I saw him in, it was that show that was Altered Carbon.
Yes,
on
that was a good
Netflix,
show.
Season 1.
Yeah, The Killing that was on AMC. That was a great show. Yeah, Joel Kinnaman's awesome. He's not in enough. I feel
Yeah,
like
do you think he's going to be in this now for the rest of the season?
I hope so. Because I was bummed they killed him off in the Suicide
Yeah,
Squad.
well, I wondered if James Gunn regretted killing him off.
I bet. But yeah, that was really cool. So I'll give that episode a good.
Yeah, I'll give it a good.
Yeah, I'm loving this season. Brett, did you figure out what show?
I remembered what show it was. It was the new one from HBO called Task.
I've watched this as well.
I did not watch this, but I am aware of it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
baby.
What'd you think?
One, I'm a sucker for these types of shows.
Yes.
For sure. Kind of the hometown, like gangs,
Is it about gangs?
and then
Yeah, it
Cops.
is. It's
Yeah.
about It's about Mark Ruffalo and Tom Pelphrey, and you're basically learning these two characters, their life stories simultaneously. You have Mark Ruffalo, who is a down and out FBI agent. I
Yeah.
mean, he's kind of at his lowest point. Like, he
Yeah.
clearly has had something tragic happen in his life with his son, who we're probably going to find out later on in the season. And he's resigned to going to college campuses and trying to recruit people into the FBI. And so he's kind of at just this low point in his life, where this other character, Tom Pelphrey, is also at a low point in his life. He's living with his
brother's daughter.
His brother's daughter. His brother's out of the situation. Died.
Something happened.
And his wife is gone.
Yep.
It sounds like she's still alive. But they're living in this horrible situation. He's not able to make ends meet. Ends meet. He's not able. He sells his own meats. Tom Pelphrey's meats. Anyways, but he can't make ends meet, and so he moonlights as a
criminal.
And he robs different
drug houses,
gangs, different drug
houses, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's very interesting, and Tom Pelphrey is just awesome.
He's great. I love that actor.
Now, and
I like him.
I love him. I'll go as far as to say love.
You'll say love?
And I fell in love with him in Banshee.
Yes.
And it's like, it's great to see that he just keeps, and then he had the second season arc in Ozark. That's where it was. And he's awesome in that and plays such a tragic character. But yeah, this is great. I can't be more psyched for this show. What'd you think?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I loved some of the cinematography was cool. Like when they zoomed in on the when he was getting his task force assigned.
Yeah.
And they zoomed in on the paper-clipped pictures of them.
Yeah.
And they were kind of off-centered.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that, but it was kind of cool.
Well, showing that he's a little messy, too, I feel like.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Even though, this was like the specific shot. They like zoomed in. I don't know.
And the shot was messy, you're saying, not the photos?
Not the photos, yeah. The shots were.
Yeah, I kind of like that, though, too. That you, especially when there's so many shows where they do AI manipulation and they really make it so perfect. I like that there's still, this you can tell there's a lot of craft on it. Like even I noticed they do a long zoom into where they're jumping off of a rock.
Right.
And I want to say there's moments where they go in and out of focus where you're like, oh yeah, that's someone that's clearly like trying to rack focus while they're zooming in.
Yeah.
And not getting it maybe 100% right. And I like those little kind of things that like some people might not even notice, but it just shows that it's like, that's someone actually
someone behind
that shot.
Yeah. Also, what do you think of their accents? And they dropped the scrapple, the food item scrapple.
Is this set in the East Coast?
I think it's Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Yeah,
it is. And yeah, I think it's great. Including everyone on the task force is all British, which is funny.
Oh, interesting.
They're all British actors, but from what people have been saying, that they've pretty much nailed the accents and the dialect, the specific different dialects of that East Coast and that area. So I don't know. I like them.
Yeah. It threw me off, but if they're good, I don't know if they're good or not, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then also the score, I thought it was dope.
Yes.
And the music selection. The score was like, it's like cinematic for like, or it's like very, almost like
this is
classical,
prestige TV, Brad.
It is. Yeah. It is actually. This would count as prestige.
Oh, was it?
TV.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's HBO and it's Mark Ruffalo. And,
Okay.
And you said dope, and which reminds me of, now a lot of people are saying that this is almost too similar to the show Dope Thief, which you just saw.
Yeah.
Do you feel the
Yeah,
same?
I was gonna say that premise sounded familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we'll see where it goes. Dope Thief, I think, what already had the first episode of Dope Thief already was inducing like anxiety in me.
Yes.
Or like it was more anxiety driven
Yeah.
than this show seems to be so
Yeah.
far.
Right.
But I don't know. Yeah, so we'll see what the pace of it is, and like, I mean, yeah, the concept is the same of
Sure.
like these guys who are not bad guys, they're
Yeah.
robbing bad guys, you know,
Right.
but maybe they are bad guys, you know.
Well, that is actually, it's funny you mentioned that too. Tom Pelphrey on interview said recently, he said, my character in this first episode, he goes, did nothing bad. He's not a bad guy. In that first episode.
Oh, interesting.
And
Does he not kill anybody? He just goes in there and
didn't say that.
Oh.
But he is essentially, you could go back and forth because he is robbing, but where's that money? It's not like a Robin Hood situation where money's going to the poor.
Yeah, you're just keeping it yourself.
Yeah, keeping it for his family.
And the friends who help
That's true.
rob.
Yeah.
But he's not giving it to the community,
right,
by any means, but
yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I like it. I haven't watched all of Dope Thief, so I'm not picking up on all of the similarities, but I think Task is great. I'm giving it a good. What about you, Brett?
I'm going good.
You're going good. All right, check it out. For me, for TV, I watched the new comedy special that dropped on Tuesday from Jordan Jensen. It's her first comedy special called Take Me With You, and this is on Netflix. And I've been a fan of hers just listening to her podcast. So I hadn't really seen it. I saw a couple of stand-up clips, but this is the first special that she's done, and I loved it. I think it's really great. It's super raunchy, so know that going into it.
Whoa.
That it would definitely probably turn some people off, but it is, I think, hilarious, and definitely you should check it out. So good or not good, I'm going Jordan Jensen's Take Me With You. I'm going good. And I actually wanted to see her live here, but all of the shows that I think she played Acme sold out within an hour or so.
Wow. You could have bought resale.
I should have maybe done that, but then that would probably
pay. Yeah, you would have paid double.
So yeah, I don't know. I felt like I like her, but I don't like her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For that much.
Hey,
but who knows?
Okay.
From there, ladies and gentlemen, finally, let's do movie reviews. Clark, Brett, what have you watched in movies that you
Basquiat?
or want to check?
Have we done it?
Have you watched Basquiat?
I watched it.
Me too.
Yeah?
Let's
No,
talk
you
about it.
didn't,
Yeah.
man.
No.
I did. Did you watch it?
years ago.
No, I watched it. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. I finished it this morning.
You really did?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet. I will watch it now. I didn't think Brett would. So
Now you have to.
Now I have to.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Yeah, now it's not fresh.
Now you know how I feel, Brett. I watched it like 3 weeks ago.
We will have our review of Basquiat for you all next week.
In a few weeks.
I did watch a movie.
What'd you
Another
watch?
movie. I watched Superman, the new one.
Nice.
It was on digital.
Sweet. What'd you think?
I liked it. I thought, yeah. I mean, he's getting his ass kicked constantly,
Yeah.
which is Superman doesn't get his ass kicked really.
Yeah, but does that make him more empathetic and relatable?
I don't know.
Also, he saves animals like little squirrels,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I
That's
guess
kinda
that just
cool.
add a little more touch of humanity to
Yeah.
it.
Is that cool?
I liked it.
Huh.
Yeah.
I thought it was fine. There's way too many. There's way too many characters, and we don't get any backstory for like anybody.
Which and he aggressively is doing that on purpose. Because,
Yeah, but he's doing like deep. I wouldn't say deep cut, but I mean like characters like maybe people aren't aware of or know who they are.
Yeah. No, it's true. And maybe that will come out.
He gave background to like Suicide Squad characters.
It's true, yeah.
It's a different movie, though.
Yeah, I know, but those are like obscure characters, and he gave backstories to them.
Well, and I'm sure he'll give some of like the, he'll give some of those backstories in the future series and TV shows that are coming out that are going to explore these worlds more and kind of.
Well,
his
and then
universe.
there's that Pocket universe, and Lex has all those people in the cages. And
Yeah.
there's it reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy when the guy had the collector.
Yes. Yeah, that was super cool. I liked that moment. But yeah, and I feel like a lot of those characters, they don't explore all the backstories, but that's kind of okay. And I know that he was trying to make a point of just like, he's said in press that in articles that he doesn't want to ever see like the Batman, his Bruce Wayne's parents get murdered and the pearls fall. He doesn't want to see that story ever again.
Well, we don't need Batman's backstory,
Yeah.
but I mean, like they could have done something like for Mr. Terrific and Hawk Girl and
Yes. And which
Guy Gardner,
and I think that
the
all
villains. Like I don't even remember what that one villain was named. The woman.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Unknown?
No.
I feel like all of those, could come up at some point.
And did she die? I don't even remember. She like puts like all the nano machines in his lungs,
Right.
And he just flies down into like the core or whatever of the earth,
Right.
And I don't know, did she die or?
Yeah, I think they probably leave that open ended too. Maybe on purpose. Yeah.
But I thought Mr. Terrific was probably my favorite part of the movie.
Oh yeah,
he was the best.
Mr. Terrific was great. And yeah, I loved all of that. I definitely loved Hot Girl. I thought Hot Girl was pretty cool.
Did you like those like close up shots though when they're like flying and it's kind of like?
It took me a while to get used to it.
I don't like those.
It took me a while to get
like
used to it. Yeah.
And I can only imagine how weird that look on a giant IMAX screen.
Yes, it does. It does look weird. But yeah, there you go. So you're gonna give that a good?
Yeah, I'll still give it a good though.
Awesome. Check it out. Brett, no movies this week? Just Basquiat.
Watched a bunch last week. No, no, I did. So I caught Death of a Unicorn.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I've seen this movie.
Yes, A24. I forget what you gave it, though.
I
should have
I
went
want
back
to say
to
given not good.
Yeah, I feel like I might have given that one.
Because when I saw that on Max, I was like, oh, Matt didn't really like it. And if Matt doesn't like something, that must mean it's not watchable at all.
No, I feel like I might have given Death of a Unicorn good.
Oh, maybe you did. I thought you didn't like it.
Well, what makes me think I probably liked it is Jenna Ortega, just because I think everything she's in is great.
Yeah, but now you have that opinion after watching Wednesday.
No.
Did you have that before?
No, before it. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk about Wednesday for TV. I've been
Yeah,
watching.
well, I had a couple shows to talk about. I'll talk about next time.
There you go. But really quickly for Wednesday, I'm on a season and a half. I finished half of season 2 as well and finished the whole first season.
Wow.
Love it.
Good.
There's only like 6 episodes.
It's 8 in
Oh.
each season, yeah. But yeah, Jenna Ortega, I did like before too, from Scream and all that. So I'm a fan of hers. But yeah, no, I think she's awesome. So yeah, Death of a Unicorn.
Yeah, I'm going good. I love the unicorns. I love how quickly they got into the action. I feel like A24 sometimes drags stuff out or shit out for the whole movie, and you maybe don't get any answers at all.
Right.
But yeah, it was pretty quick to action. The villains or like the family was done well, I thought. And then, I mean, I could give or take. It could have been anybody besides Paul Rudd, you know.
Oh, you don't like Paul Rudd?
I mean, I like him, but I feel like
Is this not like any comedy at all?
There's some comedy.
there's some comedy, yeah.
Because she's
But
super
because
funny.
of Paul Rudd?
Yeah, Paul Rudd and her. I think they're
Yeah.
both so talented at comedy as well. Like
You think so?
Yeah, big time.
Okay.
Paul Rudd especially. Like him
Well, yeah, Paul Rudd.
in Wet
Yeah.
Hot American Summer is just like, I mean, you can't stop
Yeah,
laughing.
that's like
Yeah.
30 years
There's
ago.
a woodchuck.
Oh,
nice.
the mayor's here.
Brett's got a
The
woodchuck
mayor's
fan.
here.
But yeah, so
But I'm going good. Yeah, it could, to me, you could have replaced anybody and with Paul, you know, instead of having Paul Rudd.
or you're saying you could replace everybody and just have only Paul Rudd play all the characters? Is that kind of what you're trying to say?
Vice versa. You could replace Paul Rudd with anybody on the earth.
Who would you pick? Pedro Pascal? He's got to be in everything.
Yeah. He's got to. No, who would I pick? That's a good question.
What I do love is they have Richard E. Grant as kind of the main
He's the dad. Yeah.
And he's awesome. He's such a great actor.
Yeah.
And I first saw him in With Nail and I, the movie from the 80s, I believe.
Yeah, is that good? I've always wanted to
Yes,
watch that
yeah,
movie.
it's really good. But it is like a very much a slow kind of
This is like a
hang.
dark comedy, isn't it?
It is dark comedy, yeah. But I like that. And Richard Grant, it's good to see him still just, killing it. So I
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
alone, definitely check out Death of a Unicorn. I'm going good. Brett.
Yeah, I'm going to go good. I'm trying to think who is the person, who is one of their,
Oh, Will Poulter's in it too.
Yeah, he's great.
who is he?
Is it a British movie?
Oh, yeah,
Is
yeah.
there like a lot of British accents?
It's a lot of British. And I think they do have accents in it.
Sunita Mani.
Yeah, she's great in it.
Who was the other help for that house? Who kind of helps them out at the end? But he was also kind of the comedic relief as well. I'm not seeing him on here.
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen it too.
Yeah.
So just kind of,
Anyway.
I remember the main big points, and Tia Leone also is great in this.
Yeah, she's
Who
good.
played the unicorn?
Tia Leone. Well, there you go. Check that out. And then from there, the movie that I saw, I mentioned it earlier, Conjuring: Last Rites. So this, of course, is the fourth and supposed to be the last film in the Conjuring series. It follows Ed and Lorraine Warren, so real life ghost hunters. And, allegedly some people kind of consider them kind of more shucksters and kind of that it's not real what they did, where some are hardcore believers in that. And, with the paranormal, a lot of people kind of go back and forth on that stuff. But with this series in particular, what you always had that was always good was Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga playing the two, Ed and Lorraine Warren. They're such great actors that it's just fun to hang with them for a couple hours. And so that is the best part, including, and kind of building off of that, is that the director, James Wan, director of the first two movies, when he handed it off to this director, the new one, which is Michael Chaves, he told him, you don't have to really worry about these movies because those two are going to save your movie. No matter what happens, those two will save it. And I truly believe that's 100% truth, because they're just great and can carry any scene. So the fourth one has that.
Yeah.
But I do think and I guess, Juan did help him out with the specific scares in the movie, that's where you can really tell that they're really good.
Jump scares.
Would one say they're wonderful?
So there was, you could see yourself out. But there was, what was cool is that this one had a ton of that and a lot of really good scares, some jump scares, but some actually really well done, artsy, just slow build
You could say
scares. What?
Wonderful.
I would never say it. But it's really good. So they pack in with that. But there's some of this stuff. I'm going to spoil it. Spoiler alert. So if you don't want to hear this, tune out for like 30 seconds. But I love the series.
I can't. No, I didn't even watch the third one. So
well, and the third one's good too. It is more of a courtroom drama. There's a lot of that in there. But this one.
So they go all Miracle on 34th Street?
Well, what they do is they try to wrap it up in such a way where it's like too good, like and like too happy, like just this really wonderful happy ending where Ed and Lorraine's daughter gets married, and she has her own paranormal experience in this movie, but that ties together these two plots, and then of her and then this family that they're going to help, that are being haunted. And they have this wedding at the end that's a very good tie-up of all this. And then in the audience of the wedding, in the pews...
Is the nun?
No, yeah, that would be great. But instead, it was all the people, the families of the first 3 movies. And I was just like, I laughed like out loud. Because I'm like...
In the theater.
In what world...
It's like the Avengers and Tony Stark's funeral.
I was like, in what world would they do that? Where like... And I could be wrong too. And if there was actual proof of them being friends with all of the families and like actually hanging out after the cases that they went to, then I totally am wrong on that. But if they literally did the cases and never see them again, and then all of a sudden they invite them all back to the wedding, I just don't know if that happened. And so that was the part that I kind of bumped up against, where I just thought this was movie magic, where they try to just tie it up all neat. And so for that alone, I just bumped against it so much. The rest of the movie I thought was really good, but that one just like really rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm going to go Conjuring Last Rites, not good.
Whoa.
Good or not good? Not good. Yeah.
That is wild.
Yep.
We have a comment from Keith Stone, MPLS.
Yes.
Prequel incoming?
Yes, apparently.
Think so?
They are talking about a prequel already because they have the young Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Yeah.
And talking
Who played them?
I'm not actually. It's actors that I haven't seen before, I believe.
Well, how young were they?
They were young. They were like 20s, probably early 20s. And so they're talking about they might even be in this new HBO series as well, because they're talking about they're already moving that series forward because of the success of this movie, which made a ton in the box office and had the biggest global opening of horror films in general, allegedly. So there you go. That is my review on that. And not only was that a big opening, but this has been a very successful opening of Not Good this episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for checking out another episode. Brett, Clark, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Now, Brett and Clark both have this company called Blark. And Brett, what is the website that you guys...
The website is blark.www.blark.www.blark.www.com
/edu.
/edu.
Very cool. And then, so now they have this company, Blark, and what they do with Blark is they actually have a new product you can buy every single week.
Yep.
It's something different, something new, usually something topical, something political. Now, Brett, Clark, what do you guys have new for us?
What do we have, Clark?
So Brett has an issue with biting his fingernails.
Okay. Oh.
And so to alleviate that issue, he's been chewing on toothpicks. And
this is true.
Yes, and he has the box right there. We're developing a toothpick that is coated in Pepto-Bismol. So when you are chewing on the toothpick, so you're not chewing on your nails, you are consuming Pepto-Bismol to soothe your stomach as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
A gift that's not only entertaining, but also helpful.
Relief.
Yeah, and providing relief.
Providing relief.
You're welcome. All right, thank you for checking out another episode. Reach out at notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. That's notgoodwithmatt@gmail.com. We'll see you 1 week from now. I love you. Goodbye. Bye-bye. slow dissolve begins now. See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. This is Clark saying bye.
I'm Clark. Bye.
This is Clark Wilson. Goodbye.